Deep within the desolate beauty of Utah's Blue John Canyon, a nightmare unfolded. Towering sandstone walls, once alluring and majestic, became an unyielding prison. They held captive a young adventurer, his life hanging precariously in the balance. The air, usually alive with the whispers of the desert wind, was thick with the silence of impending doom. This unforgiving landscape, a place of awe-inspiring grandeur, had transformed into a merciless trap. Sunlight, a beacon of hope in this vast wilderness, barely reached the canyon floor. The silence was broken only by the echo of the adventurer's own ragged breathing, a chilling reminder of his desperate struggle for survival. Aron Ralston, a seasoned climber and canyoneer, lived for the thrill of the outdoors. He embraced the solitude, the challenge, the raw power of nature. On a crisp spring day, he ventured into the heart of Blue John Canyon, his spirit soaring with the red-tailed hawks above. He moved with the confidence of experience, his movements fluid and sure-footed as he navigated the canyon's twists and turns. The solitude was his companion, the silence his soundtrack. He was at peace, his spirit in harmony with the rugged beauty that surrounded him. Descending deeper into the narrow slot canyon, Ralston encountered a seemingly innocuous obstacle, a chalkstone wedged between the towering walls. As he maneuvered around the boulder, disaster struck. The 800-pound stone shifted, trapping his right arm against the unyielding canyon wall. The initial shock gave way to a surge of adrenaline as he desperately tried to free himself. His muscles strained against the immovable weight of the boulder, but it wouldn't budge. Panic clawed at the edges of his mind as the gravity of his situation set in. He was trapped, alone, with no way to call for help. 5 agonizing days turned into nights as Ralston battled dehydration, hunger, and the crushing weight of despair. He rationed his meager water supply, each sip a precious commodity in the unforgiving heat of the canyon. His thoughts raced, replaying the moment of the accident, searching for an escape route. The canyon walls echoed with his cries for help, his voice growing hoarse and weak. Hope flickered like a candle flame in the wind, threatened to be extinguished by the harsh reality of his situation. He recorded video messages for his loved ones, a heartbreaking testament to his will to live and the crushing possibility of his own demise. As his strength dwindled and hope began to fade, Ralston was confronted with an unthinkable choice. He knew that no rescue was coming. His only chance of survival was to take the unimaginable step of amputating his own arm. The thought sent shivers down his spine, a mixture of terror and grim determination. He knew the risks, the pain, the sheer physical challenge of such a desperate act. But the primal instinct to survive, to break free from the canyon's grip, burned brighter than his fear. With a dull multi-tool knife, Ralston summoned every ounce of courage and resolve. He made the agonizing decision to break his arm bones against the boulder to sever the limb at a point where he could use his tool. It was an act of unimaginable pain and sacrifice, fueled by the sheer will to live. Time seemed to stand still as he endured the agonizing procedure. Each cut, each snap of bone sent shockwaves of pain through his body. But he pushed on, driven by a force deeper than pain, deeper than despair, the unyielding instinct to survive. After an excruciating hour, Ralston was free. He rappelled down a 65-foot cliff, his body battered, his spirit unbroken. He stumbled through the canyon, a testament to the indomitable human will, leaving behind a piece of himself but carrying a lifetime's worth of lessons. Miles from civilization, he encountered a family on a hike. Their shocked faces reflected the sheer improbability of his survival. Help arrived, and Ralston was airlifted to safety, his ordeal forever etched in the annals of survival stories. Aron Ralston's story is a testament to the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit. Faced with unimaginable adversity, he summoned the courage to confront his own mortality and make an impossible choice. His story is a powerful reminder that within each of us lies an untapped well of strength, a will to live that can overcome even the most daunting challenges. He didn't just survive the canyon that day, he transcended it. He emerged as a symbol of hope, a beacon of inspiration for anyone facing their own personal mountains. His story reminds us that even in the darkest of circumstances, the human spirit can find a way to triumph.